Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we are listening to Ultraviolence. This is by Lana Del Rey. We are on a little journey of Lana Del Rey lately. Not in a row, but we've done a handful the past few months. I think we're both becoming more fans of hers as we discover more of her albums.
Yeah.
So the last one we did was Born to Die, which we both liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the record that followed that one. That was her label debut. This followed a little over a year after that. It's called Ultraviolence. This is the cover here. So yeah, I don't think there's anything from her that we've heard that we don't like.
Yeah.
So far. The last one was different than the ones we had heard. Some more upbeat production. But I remember there was a few songs off there that you really loved, like the video games and
Yeah.
So yeah, this is another album that I've heard a lot about, have been requested a lot from our viewers.
Okay.
I was scrolling through before. I have one song saved from this album, so I know one of the songs, but that's it. Everything else will be new to me.
Okay.
This is from 10 years ago. This year's the 10-year anniversary, 2014.
Wow.
So yeah, this will be new for both of us. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Coming to the end of the year here, and very close to 50,000. So if you enjoy the video, consider hitting the subscribe button. Like I said, we did multiple other Lana Del Rey reviews and reactions, so you can go check those out. But yeah, without further ado, the first track is called Cruel World. Also, just glancing at the streams for any album we do of hers always is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she's really popular, but
Yeah.
man, pretty much every song's like over 100 million streams. Some of them 600, 700 million streams. So yeah, we're somehow yet another massive artist that we are very behind on.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, this is Cruel World. This is track one. Also was checking like, she worked with different producers than the album prior to this, but this is still before we had gotten to Jack Antonoff and all that. So these are different
Okay.
producers she was working with.
Share my body and my mind with you. That's all over now. Did what I had to do, 'cause you're so far past me now. Share my body and my life with you. That's way over now. There's not more I can do. You're so famous now. Got your Bible, got your gun, and you like to party and have fun. And I like my candy, and you're with mine. I'm finally happy now that you're gone. Get a little bit of bourbon in you. Get a little bit suburban and go crazy. Because you're young, you're wild, you're free. You're dancing circles around me.
A little more vocal effects than usual.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of
Share my
twang.
body and my mind with you.
It sounds a little more like
That's all over
Produced.
now. I did what I had to do. I found another anyhow. And I'm so happy now that you're gone.
lot of effects on it. This vocal part here, which I guess is the chorus.
Get a little bit of bourbon in ya. Go a little bit suburban and go crazy. Yeah, yeah. You're dancing circles around me. You're fucking crazy. You're crazy for me.
Wow.
I loved it.
Wow.
I loved it. I mean, I was on a trip, like I was gone, man.
It was another one we say it all the time where I kept thinking of something to say, but I was like, I gotta wait.
Yeah.
I gotta wait to the end.
I mean, did you like it?
yeah, it's so distinctly different from a lot of pretty much every album opener of hers.
It was
from the 4 that we've heard.
It
that
was
I've heard.
long. It was epic. It had, a little bit of a feel of like, a country western story to begin with. But then, I mean, I just felt like it was heroin laced. I mean, that whole song is like
Yeah, it was
tripping, and it's you're slowly getting sucked away with the reverb and the the distance.
yeah, the distance and all the instruments are so muted, like the drums, like everything is like buried. And at the beginning of the song, I was expecting the opposite of what it did. Like you're saying, as it goes on, it gets more distant.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to like ramp, like to get clearer and to have like have the drums come in, but it keeps, it's like you're just slowly fogging out.
I
Like,
mean, I was
you keep
fogged
drifting and
out.
drifting and drifting, and then follows with the title track, Ultraviolence, track 2.
Used to comedy and I stood for deadly nightshade, 'cause I was filled with poison, but blessed with beauty and rage. Jim told me that he hit me and it felt like a kiss. Jim brought me back, reminded me of when we were kids. It's ultraviolence, 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 ultraviolence.
What's that though? That's a pedal, right?
Yeah, very edge, U2 edge, like
Effect pedal.
a wah-wah.
I could have died right then, 'cause he was right beside me. Jim raised me up. He hurt me, but it felt like true love. We could go back to Woodstock, but I don't know who we are. Heaven is on earth. I would do anything for you, babe. Blessed is this union, crying tears of gold like lemonade. I love you the first time, I love you the last time. You hit me and it felt like a kiss. I can hear violence, violence. Give me all of that ultraviolence.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard a song quite like that. That sounds so beautiful, but it's such
Dark,
like uncomfortable lyrics,
very uncomfortable.
which I'd imagine is what she's going for with such explicit
Yeah, both songs feel
kind of romanticizing this.
very cold, feel very, that there's pain going on behind both of them, it feels like.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's almost like, she's letting herself in this one, be hurt because it feels like a kiss, like, I guess in a twisted way,
Yeah. Like it's hard to try to grasp what the tie is.
Yeah.
Whether maybe it's just like, I don't know if it's a generic, like what an abusive situation could be like, or if there's a specific feeling, like you're saying, tied to like, what is this?
It must be because
to you.
She keeps, mentioning Jim, so it has to be a specific person. I don't,
She also said something about she's also mentioned Woodstock and like cult. So part of me was trying to think, was there a guy named Jim? But I don't know. 3 is Shades of Cool.
We had our laid back ones. Now we have to have our trippy ones. One night.
What? Psychedelics.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to
master the.
I would need someone else doing the production value.
My baby lives in shades of blue, blue eyes and jazz and latitude. He lives.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I feel like just because I'm thinking of her songwriting from that last one, I'm really paying attention to the.
Yeah.
But it's called Shades of Cool, but it's like different shades of blue to start off.
Right.
Blue eyes and jazz, which are like cool colors.
Right.
It's just clever songwriting there off the
My
bat.
baby lives in shades of blue, blue eyes and jazz and latitude. He lives in California too. He drives a Chevy Malibu, and when he calls for me, not for you. But you are unfixable. Can't break through your world, 'cause you live in shades of cool. He prays for peace and maybe someone new.
It seems very thematic so far, doesn't it?
The
The album.
The guitar pedal, like you
sound.
said, it like the theme is carrying over. It's just, but this pace is
Yeah.
consistent.
His strange weather, 'cause you
These vocals on the chorus are insane.
And she's saying,
are unfixable.
That's right up there.
I got off on that one.
Oh, that's up there
Shit.
with the best of her that I've
Holy
heard so
shit.
far. That was just fucking epic.
I mean, I
Epic,
could
epic.
see maybe this album. I don't know how to understand as a Lana Del Rey fan. You know, are you digging this after the debut?
It's definitely different.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm fucking loving it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, personally, this is like
Shit, those guitars are
It's still uncomfortable.
And it's right. We were saying at the beginning, it's kind of just directly following.
Yeah,
so far,
really, it's all about being
dark place.
Yeah, the drugs
abusivness,
are definitely
drugs.
there because this constant head nodding and the beat is so measured. It is custom made for tuning out and tripping out. I mean, but she's also describing it in such a way like, I give up. You're unfixable, you're unbreakable, but you're so cool. You really are. And
It's kind of just an expansion on the feeling of the last track, but in a much more heartbreaking, grand.
yeah, she
delivery.
keeps coming to these realizations almost that
Wow.
I'm weirdly attracted to you,
Right.
Even though this is,
But I know it's
it's all ultraviolence.
this next song has 800 million streams, and I have never heard it. It's called Brooklyn Baby.
She does reference a lot of locations in her songs, right?
New
Really
York,
makes
California.
you feel like you're there.
Yeah. Love the guitars on
Yeah.
this album.
They say I'm too young to love you. I don't know what I need. They think I don't understand the freedom land of the 70s. I say well, my boyfriend's in a band. He plays guitar while I sing lyric. I've got feathers in my hair. I get down to be poetry. And my jazz collection's rare. I can play most anything. I'm a Brooklyn baby. They say I'm too young
So
to
little
love
horns
you.
coming in on that.
They say I'm too dumb to sing. They judge me like a picture book by the colors like they forgot to read. I think we're like fire and water. I think we're like the wind and sea. I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm talking about my generation. I'm talking about that newer nation.
Talking about my generation.
Oh wait, who is that?
The Who.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
She's like, oh man, she's like back in this now. Like,
she's in the 70s, man.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get it.
but it feels like story-wise. Not that I'm trying to, but just what I've been feeling like. It feels like she's back in this ignorant state now, kind of like happy about showing off her man, and
yeah, it's like she's
in
a
this.
teenager.
So I don't have to fucking explain it.
Awesome, man.
And my boyfriend's in a band.
She's cooler than most guys I knew.
I feel like I would feel uncool next to her.
Yeah, right.
I get high on hydroponic weed.
I mean, I know that's probably not Lou Reed in the background, but maybe. that. What is that?
That's
one string?
Yeah, it's
Like just a
cello
spiral.
maybe, with some effect on it. That song's fucking awesome.
Badass, man.
Just those little vocals there in the back, like sounded like the boyfriend.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know if
Covered
it's
in
a sample of Lou Reed.
Oh, it's so cool. But that almost kind of adds to the little creepiness too. It's like he's kind of hanging over her, you know, and his voice sounds a little menacing. Man, just hard to put into words after these tracks finish. Like
right up my alley kind of music. Honestly, I mean, it's refreshing to hear someone, especially a woman, singing stuff like this. It's
not what you would expect from a singer. I mean, it just is further proving, I think, to both of us that she's just a very clever, talented.
I mean, I saw her come out there
songwriter.
with Billie Eilish, and you know, I mean, she looks like a bombshell, and
Just voices of an angel.
yeah,
The two of
and
them
then
together.
you hear this, and she can
like,
get down and
what?
dirty with the best of them.
Track 5 is the only song I've heard off this album that I have saved, which also has 800 million streams.
Shit, man.
It's epic.
I was gonna say if you could.
That shit
This is about as
rocks.
close as if you could have picked a song that I like.
If you're not drinking, then you're not playing. But you got the music, you got the music in you, don't you? Down on the west coast, I get this feeling like it all could happen. That's why I'm leaving you for the moment, you for the moment, boy blue. Yeah, you pull it hard up the shore. I'm feeling hot to the touch. I can see my baby swinging. His parliament's on fire and his hands are up on the balcony, and I'm singing, ooh baby, I'm in love. I can see my sweet boy swaying. I'm in love.
Tempo
Beat,
switches
the
are
beat
awesome.
is great. Yeah.
Down on the west coast, they got their icons, the silver starlets, the queens of Saigons, and you got the music, you got the music in you, don't you? Down on the west coast, they love their movies. I guess I know one else.
It's so good. It's even better in the context of the album, listening to it.
Your love, your love, your love. I can see my baby swinging.
Now it's like she's drifting away again.
Yeah.
Get that distance.
Hands up
Go back to that.
on the balcony, and I'm singing, ooh baby, I'm in love. I can see my sweet boy swaying. He's crazy, cubano como yo. On the balcony, and I'm saying, move baby, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
I mean,
It's so fucking good.
that could have
So
been.
layered.
She could have sped that up and been like, "Ooh, baby, baby," right?
Yeah.
She could have kept the tempo of when it didn't slow down.
Yeah, because it starts off
Down on
this
the
tempo.
west coast,
I mean, that's funky,
if you're not drinking,
and the guitar is
you're not
fucking
playing, but you
so cool and funky.
But then we then it shifts to
And that part, like that, I mean, you can hear that in any Western. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
and you're right, at that point it kind of shifts back into the this like
I mean,
drifted off landscape.
I tell you what, I'm definitely going to be listening to this one again.
Man,
There's very few that I go back on and say, I've got to look this up, but
the rock elements are so cleverly woven in to
yeah,
her style.
I mean, I
like, it's not like she's Lana Del Rey making a rock album. It's like she's using these elements to feed her.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The type of album that she's trying to make.
You're right.
You know, track 6 is called Sad Girl.
Very consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every song.
Yeah. Now she's way up here.
Yeah. So now she's referencing what I picked up on before. When he calls, he's calling me. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Right, you can get...
So you're...
And this is starting off now with saying mistress on the side.
Yeah, so she, sounds like she's involved with the guy who's involved.
Yeah.
Or at least on 2 now.
Yeah. Oh, that adds a lot too. Because then it's like some other songs or parts of other songs could be from the wife's perspective or from her perspective. That kind of adds another
and the
element
Jack
to the
was
storytelling.
it Jack or something? Or
Jim.
Jim did this, and
Yeah. This is more of the Lana range that we're used to hearing, right? That like high,
Oh, but so jazzy too.
yeah, those like reverb cymbals.
Bonnie again.
Side. I don't know if there was music videos for this album, but I feel like the visuals can be so good.
I agree.
Like a movie.
Yeah.
Watch what you say to me. Careful who you're talking to. Watch what you say to me. Careful who you're talking to.
I'll fuck you up.
I'm a sad girl, I'm a sad girl, I'm a sad girl. I'm a sad girl, I'm a bad girl, I'm a bad
There's a lot of epic tracks in here.
Yeah.
Grand tracks.
I mean, normally I would not be a fan of a song that repeats like that,
Yeah.
but she's doing it a way. It's a very philosophical song, right? She's, on the one hand, I feel like she's talking to somebody, like, hey, being a mistress and being a Bonnie on the side, maybe it's not something you think you would do, or it's not cool, but you haven't seen my guy, and he's on fire, and he walks with it, he talks with it, but I'm a sad girl. It makes me sad.
Yeah, there's a lot of contradictions
That's what I meant.
in what she's saying.
Yes,
Not
yes.
in her song, not
in the song.
not unintentionally though. Like,
Oh
she's
definitely.
trying to show you.
Oh yeah. It's like they're combustible together, and they have this chemistry that's just fire when
Right.
they're together. But she's not
but
happy.
she's still, she doesn't feel good about it. But then also becomes confrontational too at one point.
Oh right,
And it's
right.
like,
Yeah,
don't talk to him.
Yeah, that's my business. Yeah,
So
watch
it's
what you
like-
say to me. Yeah,
She
very
seems to be
much
in
back
this,
and forth.
Fucked up state. Track 7 is called "Pretty When You Cry."
All the pretty stars shine for you, my love. Am I that girl that you dream of? All those little times you said that I'm your girl. You make me feel like your whole world. I'll wait for you, babe. That's all I do, babe. You don't come through, babe. You never do. Because I'm pretty when I cry. I'm pretty when I cry. Like my memories, I don't need that.
These drums are cool.
I'll wait for you, babe. You don't come through, babe. You never do, babe. That's just what you do. Because I'm pretty when I cry.
Another contradiction though,
Yeah.
I'm pretty when I
like
cry.
this Ultraviolence song.
Yep.
I'm pretty when I cry. I'm pretty when I cry. I can't do it, but you do it right. I'm pretty when I cry. I'm pretty
What can we say?
I mean the way she describes torment is I don't know that I've really heard it so consistently from song to song. We're just changing the melodies and the sound, but it's like
There's so much pain.
finding another way to talk about exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Like I'm
Right.
pretty when I cry is like it's
Yeah.
another uncomfortable.
I'm a sad girl. I'm a
Chorus.
bad girl. Don't tell me you're gonna leave, or stay, because you always do. Those little times that you said I'm your girl, but then you're everything, babe, and then
it's like it's when you really dive into the lyrics, it's hard to listen to because it's like
yeah, you
it's just
know
this
she's
person
in a
being tormented.
exactly, yeah,
But she's kind of like you're hearing in real time her try to justify these things in different ways. I'm
Yeah.
pretty when I cry. Like no, like
I mean, it definitely comes across like she's a side piece, and
yeah,
keeps in and out,
yeah,
and maybe even abusive at times.
and drugs again referenced
Heavily in every, and you really feel it, like like she's left alone so much,
like this.
and that's when she just she escapes it.
But
I'm stronger than all my men except for
Yeah.
you. That was a good one.
I love these little electric guitars screeching in here and there, though.
The
Little rumbling drums
coming in.
it adds a lot to the angsty feel. Not
drama, like just drama. Like you're not sure what's going to happen to her, and
Track 8 is called Money, Power, Glory.
You say that you wanna go to a land that's far away. How are we supposed to get there?
This is my favorite voice of hers. This range.
Yeah.
You talk lots about God. Freedom comes
It's like almost spoken, but
yeah.
That's not what this bitch wants. Not what I want at all. I want money, power, and glory.
Now she's not vulnerable at all.
no.
I want money and all your power. Hallelujah.
Didn't she say you got your Bible and
Yeah. Wow.
The sun also rises on those who fail the call. I know what you really want, but
again, right?
baby,
Yeah.
I can do
Wild.
it if you think you like that. You should run, boy, run. I want money, power, and glory. I want money and all your power. Dope and diamonds, dope and diamonds.
We can do it now.
Dope and diamonds, dope and diamonds. Hallelujah. I'm gonna take them for all that they
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you something. I'm gonna put this album right up there with
Wow.
things like The Wall, Tommy, The Who's Tommy, the rock opera, Sergeant Pepper. I mean, hit after hit of this theme. She hasn't strayed from it one bit. And you're right. The whole, what was the word again? Contradiction.
Yeah.
Right. It's breathtaking the way she writes about it.
Absolutely incredible. And even stylistic contradictions. Like, this is like a gospel, operatic, uplifting, beautiful,
Empowering
soaring song. But she's talking about getting revenge on this guy and
I know.
taking you for all you got.
I know.
And saying you're a piece of shit.
But then going right back and say, I can do that if you want. But guess what? You better run. And that's one of the songs on on one of the Pink Floyd's The Wall. You better run. I mean, she's just tying in a whole feeling in a record.
It's incredible. Track 9 is called Fucked Me Way Up to the Top.
All right.
Fucked my way up to the top. Not fucked me.
Okay.
Fucked my way up to the top. Interesting.
Like your version better.
Fucked me up. What'd I say?
Fuck me way up the top.
Fuck me way up the top.
Life is awesome, I confess.
Starting like the same as the last one again.
You got nothing, I got tested, and I'm past, yes. Lay me down tonight.
set in the background earlier in the album.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, first track, second track.
I flagged my way up to the top. This is my show. I flagged my way up to the top. Go, baby, go. Go. This is my show. This is my need you, baby, like I breathe you, baby. Fucking need you, baby, more. Lay me down tonight in my linen and curls. Lay me down tonight. I'm your favorite girl. I flagged my way up to the top. This is my show.
It was interesting. The whole time I was trying to piece in, like, how this is fitting into the universe of, you know what I mean? Of what the record is.
This one feels different. This one almost feels like,
This felt more of like the style of tracks from Born to Die,
yeah.
where she would like find a hook, find the beat, the melody,
Yeah.
less verse heavy.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it's like, yeah, it still feels tragic in that, you know, she's prostituting herself in some way
To
get to right. And then being, you know, proclaiming, you know, that this is my show, whether it's, you know,
like that I'm in
a
control.
TV show or a, you know, a concert show,
Yeah.
you know, but I did what I had to do to get here.
She's like claiming that even this line was my favorite. I'm a dragon, you're a whore. It's kind of like her reclaiming like that the other person was being used, that I wasn't being used. Whether that's what she really feels or if that's what she's saying to, you know,
Yeah, it's almost like
more
a,
of these contradictions. Like,
a split personality, like looking in the mirror and saying, "Hey, I'm a dragon. No, you're a whore." You know.
it's just another fascinating.
Yeah, yeah.
Track 10 is called Old Money.
Blue hydrangea, cold cash divine,
Blue again, too.
cashmere cologne,
Color blue.
and white sunshine, red racing cars, sunset and vine. The kids were young and pretty. Where have you been? Where did you go?
This is from something.
Those summer nights.
I think it's like an interpolation of something.
La 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 la, la 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 la. The tune is from something.
What is a Youth? In the 1980s, it's melodically based on the song What is a Youth from the 1968 version of Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
That's what it says. Let's see.
La 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 la.
And look at this. I can search that song without leaning
Oh,
over my desk.
look at you.
What is it called? What is a Youth? Let's see.
Probably a Broadway.
Is a youth
There you go. Is that Michael?
just
Oh no.
Philharmonic Orchestra.
Beautiful. Is that Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Wait,
Production?
whose quote is this? I'm trying to see. Oh, it's Lana's quote. Old Money is probably one of my favorite tracks on the record. That's the most idyllic of them all. It's based on fantastical snapshots I have of being on the corner of Hollywood and Vine. I was channeling something. It was my oldest track on the record because it is. It's a song that I've been working on for over 5 years.
Oh wow.
It was first called Methamphetamines, and what's funny is I had to talk to my publishing company because I didn't know that I was referencing a melody from the original score of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh shit.
So she had already made the song, and it matched the melody that already existed.
Wow.
Which
so
is
she
wild.
was like
It was
channeling
coincidental.
it? Oh my God.
She said, yeah, I think it was from the 60s. I didn't even know it existed.
Oh, wow.
And it was so similar that half of the publishing belongs to them now.
Wow.
But obviously, I was channeling something nostalgic that I
Oh
didn't even
my
know was coming.
God.
For me, it's one of my favorite tracks I've made.
Holy cow.
Where have you been? Where did you go? Those summer nights seem long ago. And so is the girl you used to call the Queen of New York City. But if you send for me, you know I'll come. And if you call for me, you know I'll run to you, I'll run to you, I'll run. Sunset, small town, I'm out of time. Will you still love me when I shine? From words but not from beauty.
Wow.
My father's love was always strong. My mother's glamour lives on and on. I'll come to you, I'll come to you, I'll come.
Great harmony.
And if you call, I'll run. If you change your mind, I'll come. Red racing cars, sunset and vine, and we were young and pretty.
Goodness.
Gorgeous, gorgeous song.
Average Lana listening experience. Wow, man. Wow.
So beautiful.
Wow.
The harmonies.
It reminds me of how I felt when I heard what was the Chapel Roan song? Kaleidoscope.
Oh,
That's just like whatever
Yeah.
she tapped into there.
I mean, I get it. That's not even.
insane.
Yeah, this is. I was wrong. We did get a departure. This is nothing like. This is almost like just an old lady, walking down Sunset and Vine and remembering a time.
She's-
Holy cow.
She's so incredible at that like nostalgic,
Yeah, she's
Like,
an old soul.
deep rooted like love and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
pure.
She's an old soul. They call it an old soul. Like you could be young, but you have the emotional intelligence of someone who's lived a lot longer than your actual age.
And I feel it. You
Man,
feel it when,
without a doubt.
when listening to
I mean, just think about that she was able to channel something from
The 60s.
1968 that has the same exact sound that she didn't even know. And the words have nothing to do with, the play version. Oh, man.
And if I am tying it back to some of the themes of the album, even though this does feel like a bit of a departure, but this feels like the most. A lot of the other ones are so wrapped up in this situation that she's in and this guy and this chaos. This one feels like she stepped outside for a second.
She's
out on the balcony.
She's in the future and she's looking back.
Yeah, it's removed and
Yes.
it's reflective.
I agree.
My friend Mike, who's always constantly talking about her and always has, saying how much he loves her as an artist, which I'm understanding more and more as we
Mike deserves a guest spot if he ever gets back
probably
in this country.
out of anyone I know the most. He's shown me the most
yes,
music.
Yeah.
And
It would be wild to watch him sit in your chair and you sit here. And he'd be, today we're going to do something that Michael's never heard.
Mike and Mike. It would still be two Mikes.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Or the three of us. It would be Mike.
That would be wild.
So yeah, this is the final track, Other Woman. I'm excited by the title. Let's see.
The other woman has time to manicure her nails. The other woman is perfect where her rival fails, and she's never seen with pin curls in her hair anywhere. The other woman enchants her clothes with French perfume. The other woman keeps fresh cut flowers in each room. 'Cause to be by her side, it's such a change from old routine. But the other woman will always cry herself to sleep. The other woman
Oh my God, it's devastating.
will never have his love to keep.
Listen, I'm going to blow your mind when this is over. He sounds like a French singer, and this sounds like a French song. Like it's being delivered in the same way. You hear how her voice is very guttural?
Edith Piaf, is that who you're thinking of?
Yes.
I love Edith Piaf.
I mean, that song from Saving
Oh,
Private
my-
Ryan?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's it. Oh. Yeah, that's from Saving Private Ryan. That was a great scene. Remember?
Oh yeah.
When they were playing it over
Yeah.
last week, he says, what's it?
I love Edith Piaf.
I mean, she's great. Tell me that's not...
Oh yeah, I could totally hear it.
That's sick.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Now go back. Just
Yeah.
even a snippet.
The other woman. Her life alone.
Beautiful. There. Yeah.
The other woman.
You're just waiting this whole first half for it to switch, right? Like you're just waiting this whole first verse, like how she's like perfect and keeps
Yeah,
the house
the
clean
other
and
woman.
greets him when he comes home. You're
Yeah.
just waiting for the
Yeah.
you're
The
waiting
pain.
for the you're like you know what this lady's going
Oh
through.
my God.
And then when it comes, it's just brutal. And it's short, right? Like the whole first verse. She cleans up the toys. She greets him when he comes home. Mm-hmm. And it's short, but the last verse is so
Yeah.
painful
Yep.
about her just, it's like the other woman's drifting away now. Whereas the whole album is centered around Lana and her perspective and the fast times and the thinking of the lady. But you finally get like a glimpse of the loneliness on the other side.
Right. Both
They're
of
both
those.
going through.
And both songs, right? The other one, like looking back, from an older lady's perspective, it felt like to me. And even this one, it could be like after all these years have gone by, she's just been someone who's been used, all these years. But just that delivery, the whole song just reminded me of a epic French performer. I mean,
Yeah, I
her
knew exactly
voice
who you're
was
talking
right
about.
in that range.
Just an
my
incredible
gosh.
project. incredible.
I love this one the best so far.
Yeah, I mean, wow. This is, to me, this is right up there with anything I've heard
Me too.
from her, if not the top. I mean, it will take time.
Not only that, but I'm going to say, you know, we've heard a lot of music this year. And
In terms of records that we've found from, that we both hadn't known, this is easily like top 3 from any of
I agree.
Of recommended albums to us.
Yeah, someone asked in the last conversation when it came to rap, they said, "Is there anything that your dad has gone back and listened to on his
I saw
own?"
that comment.
And I honestly said, you know, I may have checked it out once, like maybe a couple of tracks from an album, but I can say for sure this is the second time, and it was a Lord album that I know I'm going to go back to. Remember, I said I would play it on the bus.
Or Solar Power? Solar Power.
Solar Power.
Solar Power.
Go back to listen to it on the bus. Or, I mean, this one, I'm going to have this on. You know, you may get woken up to this in the next few days.
And
I mean, but that last one, the last two, Old Money and this,
was such a great ending.
just real
To the record.
tug on your heart
Oh my God.
songs.
We're going to end it here for YouTube. Listen to
Finally.
these last couple tracks.
We have to go.
Go where?
I don't know. We got to wrap this up somehow.
What?
You can sit and talk about this one all night.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
if you want to see our reaction to the bonus tracks and some additional wrap-up conversation, or this entire video uncut, I should say, you can check that out on our Patreon. If you're just on YouTube, again, consider subscribing. Very close to 50,000. Leave a like on the video, helps us a lot. And again, let us know how this album hits you as a Lana fan. Again, because
if you're one of the 800 million people,
we're 10 years late. So
if you're any one of the 800 million people who
has anyone
stream
heard
these
this
songs,
album before? Thank you guys for watching. Either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next time with a new album and new video. Peace.